Cam video has sparked a lot of backlash against the Phoenix Police Department, and it comes just a few months after the Department of Justice released a scathing report accusing Phoenix PD of discrimination and excessive force.
Stand behind your back!
It's the body cam video that everyone's talking about, showing two Phoenix police officers punching and tasing 34-year-old Tyrone McAlpin, an unarmed deaf black man with cerebral palsy. McAlpin was charged with aggravated assault and resisting arrest, charges that were dropped Thursday by Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell.
They were called out because there was a white man at a Circle K who was behaving aggressively and attempting to start fights, and the Circle K wanted him trespassed. And rather than investigate that, rather than deal with that situation, these two officers went in hot pursuit of an innocent man and physically assaulted him, beat him, and tased him.
Video from the August 19th arrest off Indian School Road and 12th Street in Phoenix has sparked outrage across the country, with some lawmakers and advocacy groups demanding that the officers and the Phoenix Police Department be held accountable. The Phoenix Law Enforcement Association insists the officers were simply defending themselves. The director of public policy for the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing hopes the incident leads to more comprehensive police training.
It is imperative that any law enforcement official have that awareness and knowledge to be able to interact with people who have disabilities, including deaf, hard of hearing, deaf-blind individuals.
I mean, this is coming up after the Department of Justice report.
Phoenix civil rights attorney Ben Taylor believes what happened in this case is a disturbing reminder that the Phoenix Police Department is failing the community. A recent civil rights investigation by the U.S. Justice Department claims that the Phoenix Police Department routinely used excessive force and discriminated against Black, Hispanic, and Native American people.
This case alone shows that there needs to be more training by the City of Phoenix Police Department and a lot of disability training, a lot of racial bias training. This case alone shows everything wrapped into one package.
Now, Phoenix Police Chief Michael Sullivan has released a statement calling the video disturbing, while saying it raises a lot of questions and that an internal investigation is underway. The attorney for Tyrone McAlpin told me the next step is filing a lawsuit against the city to hold officers accountable and make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. Nicole?